year is 2070. Cyborgs are a normal part of society. People control fleets of robots with their thoughts, and brain apps let anyone relive memories with perfect clarity. In this video, we'll explore 15 incredible technologies that are redefining what it means to be human. Number 1. Human cyborgs are commonplace. People now walk the streets with bodies built for performance beyond anything nature ever designed. Cybernetic limbs deliver explosive strength, lifting cars or shattering concrete with ease. Reinforced skeletal frames and shock-absorbing alloys make them nearly indestructible in accidents or combat. Muscles enhanced with artificial fibers grant speed and agility rivaling the fastest animals, while endurance systems allow marathon-like exertion for days without fatigue. Workers in construction, rescue, and space industries wield these enhancements to complete feats once possible only with massive machines. Moving tons of material by hand, sprinting through collapsing structures, or leaping across zero-gravity environments with unmatched control. Soldiers and athletes train in augmented bodies that never tire, never break, and react in milliseconds, rewriting the limits of human potential. What was once considered science fiction has become reality. Enhanced strength, speed, and stamina are not rare superpowers. They are everyday advantages. In this new era, the definition of human is evolving as technology and biology merge into a form built to endure, adapt, and excel in every environment. If you're wondering how to future-proof yourself in this rapidly changing landscape, here's something that can make a real difference. We all know that AI is reshaping the job market rapidly. Nearly half of workers worldwide fear unemployment due to AI and technology. Customer service, marketing, software, finance. No industry is untouched. But the real issue is that people are still living in a bubble. They still think they won't get affected until it hits them like a truck. But I want you to make a smart choice this Black Friday. While most people are spending on things that lose value, the smart ones are investing in learning what's shaping the future. Which is why I have teamed up with Outskill to bring you a 2-day live AI mastermind training, which has so far been attended by 10 million plus people globally. They are hosting a 2-day live AI mastermind workshop this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, usually this is a paid training worth $395, but Outskill is running their big Black Friday sale and offering all of my viewers a free seat in the training. I highly recommend you attend this workshop because not only do you get AI certified, but will also learn how to build AI-powered workflows, use AI tools, and eventually launch businesses generating close to $5,000 in weekly revenue. It is rated 4.9 out of 5 on Trustpilot, and you get trained by expert mentors from companies like Microsoft, OpenAI, NVIDIA, Google, and more. People who have built and shaped the current AI landscape. In just 16 hours, you will learn 10+ AI-powered tools, master AI in Excel, Sheets, and presentations, start building your own AI agents and workflows, and even join a community of AI builders inside their seamless learning dashboard to meet like-minded people and collaborate with them lifelong. But wait, there's more. If you attend both days, you'll unlock bonuses worth $5,000, including a prompt Bible, a roadmap to monetize AI, and your own personalized AI toolkit. So, if you're already planning your exciting weekend, trust me, nothing's more exciting than planning your future. Save your free spot now via the link in the description before the seats vanish, and join their WhatsApp community so you never miss a beat. Number 2. Humans are controlling fleets of robots using their thoughts. A single operator can guide dozens of machines at once. directing drones, vehicles, and humanoid units as if they were extensions of their own body. Construction crews build skyscrapers by thought alone. Workers wearing Neuralinks control swarms of robotic arms that assemble beams, lay materials, and weld with flawless precision. In disaster zones, first responders guide fleets of rescue bots into collapsed buildings, locating survivors and delivering aid before humans can even enter. Farmers oversee vast robotic harvesters and pollination drones, tending fields from a single control chair, while monitoring crop health through real-time brain-linked feedback. Military forces and peacekeepers use thought-controlled robot squads for surveillance, logistics, and even diplomacy, reducing risk to human lives. At home, individuals manage household bots with subtle mental cues, orchestrating cleaning, cooking, and errands, while focusing on other tasks. This seamless integration between human thought and robotic action has blurred the line between mind and machine. For many, controlling robots no longer feels like operating tools. It feels like expanding the body's reach into the physical world itself. Number 3. Replicator machines are now mainstream. Once experimental, these machines now shape daily life, revolutionizing how goods and resources are obtained. In kitchens, families no longer rely on supermarkets. Replicators create fresh meals from molecular blueprints, producing everything from gourmet dishes to rare ingredients on demand. A parent can print a child's favorite snack in seconds, while a dinner party host conjures up an elaborate feast without ever cooking. Healthcare has been revolutionized. Hospitals replicate life-saving medicines, organs, and prosthetics instantly, eliminating shortages and long waits. Remote communities print medical supplies as easily as clean water, closing the gap between rural and urban healthcare. In households, everyday objects like clothing, furniture, or tools are printed on demand and recycled back into raw material when no longer needed. This closed-loop system has nearly erased waste, as broken items are simply fed back into replicators and rebuilt anew. Education and creativity thrive. Students design custom instruments or scientific tools in class, while artists print sculptures and materials previously impossible to create by hand. With replicators in homes, workplaces, and public hubs, scarcity has all but vanished. For many, the technology feels less like innovation and more like magic, a machine that turns imagination into reality. Number 4. Nanotech suits are becoming mainstream. Each suit is made of billions of programmable nanobots that reconfigure in real time, adapting to whatever the wearer needs. In daily life, a business suit transforms into casual wear by shifting texture and color, while built-in climate control keeps the wearer perfectly comfortable in any weather. For professionals, these suits are game-changing. Firefighters wear suits that harden instantly against extreme heat, while construction workers gain exoskeleton-like strength for lifting massive loads. Astronauts rely on them for radiation shielding, oxygen recycling, and seamless repairs during spacewalks. Medical uses are equally impressive. Suits monitor vital signs continuously, releasing targeted nanomedicine when needed, or stiffening to act as a full body cast in emergencies. Athletes and adventurers push beyond limits with suits that adapt muscle support, cushioning, and hydration systems mid-activity. In entertainment, nanotech suits reshape for cosplay, theater, or immersive VR, transforming their wearers into any character or form. With self-cleaning, self-repairing, and infinite adaptability, nanotech suits are more than clothing. They are living extensions of the human body, tailored perfectly to every situation. Number 5. A Mega Hadron Collider has become operational. Its activation represents a milestone in physics and one of humanity's most ambitious scientific undertakings. Stretching hundreds of kilometers underground, it smashes particles together at energies never before achieved, recreating conditions that existed microseconds after the Big Bang. Scientists now observe exotic particles that were only theorized for decades. Entire new families of matter emerge, reshaping our understanding of physics. Some experiments probe hidden dimensions, testing string theory and other bold ideas, while others search for evidence of dark matter and dark energy, the mysterious forces shaping the universe. Medical and technological breakthroughs follow quickly. Particle collisions reveal insights that lead to new cancer treatments, energy solutions, and even advances in quantum computing. Nations that once competed for scientific dominance now collaborate, pooling knowledge in real time across a shared global network. The collider also becomes a cultural symbol. Tourists visit observation centers to watch simulations of discoveries in real time, marveling at humanity's ability to peer deeper into reality than ever before. The Mega Collider isn't just a machine. It is a bridge to understanding the fundamental fabric of existence. Number 6. Brain apps allow people to relive their memories. People now step back into their own past with a level of detail once thought impossible. Brain apps recreate memories inside fully immersive virtual environments, allowing someone to re-experience events exactly as they unfolded. Every sight, sound, and emotion intact. A person can revisit their childhood home, hear long-forgotten voices, or relive a conversation with perfect clarity. These environments go beyond playback. Users can choose to make different choices and observe how alternate outcomes might have unfolded. A shy student can test what would have happened if they had spoken up in class, or a professional can see how a negotiation might have changed with different words. These branching paths help people gain valuable lessons for real-world decisions. This technology also proves transformative in therapy. Traumatic events are relived in controlled conditions, where individuals can gradually rewrite their experiences or detach painful emotions, making healing more accessible than ever. Families gather to revisit shared milestones, weddings, graduations, holidays, almost as if time travel has become a household activity. Memories are no longer fragile fragments. They are living spaces, editable and explorable, teaching tools and sources of comfort that reshape how humanity engages with its own past. Number 7. Astronauts depend on AI companions during long missions. Astronauts now rely on AI companions for survival, efficiency, and emotional support during long missions. These companions aren't just assistants, they are partners designed with personalities that adapt to each crew member's needs. When an astronaut feels isolated, the AI offers conversation, humor, or even shared storytelling, easing the mental toll of months in deep space. Operationally, AI companions manage complex ship systems, monitor life support, and anticipate problems before humans notice. They run diagnostics, adjust energy use, and coordinate maintenance with robotic arms, ensuring the crew focuses on exploration rather than constant troubleshooting. During emergencies, AI reacts instantly, sealing damaged sections, recalculating trajectories, or guiding astronauts through repairs step by step. They also serve as medical experts, diagnosing injuries, performing scans, and even controlling surgical robots when needed. Training and research benefit too. AI simulates planetary landings, tests scientific hypotheses in real time, and helps astronauts adapt strategies for unknown environments. Some companions even generate music, art, or VR environments, keeping creativity alive in the void of space. For astronauts, these companions feel less like machines and more like trusted crew members, vital allies on humanity's longest journeys beyond Earth. Number 8. Personal health pods are commonplace for the upper class. Now a status symbol for the wealthy, these pods transform homes into futuristic medical suites. These sleek capsules run full body scans every morning, checking for cellular damage, genetic mutations, and early signs of disease before symptoms even appear. Wealthy families rely on them to catch conditions decades earlier than traditional medication ever could. Additionally, these pods are available in medical clinics for the general public, accessible either on a per-visit basis or through monthly plans. Inside the pod, nanotech treatments and targeted therapies are administered automatically. A person with muscle fatigue receives micro-adjustments in nutrient levels, while someone recovering from surgery has tissues regenerated through precision biostimulation. Some pods even print replacement cells and minor organs on site, reducing the need for hospital visits. Wellness features are just as popular. Pods optimize sleep cycles, regulate hormones, and even edit stress responses to keep users calm and energized. Cosmetic enhancements like skin rejuvenation or hair restoration are handled in the same session as health monitoring. For the wealthy, these pods are more than medical devices. They're life extension chambers. While critics argue they deepen inequality in healthcare, for those who own them, health feels nearly invincible, with every illness addressed before it begins, and aging itself slowed to a crawl. Number 9. Asteroid mining is making companies trillions of dollars. Asteroids, once seen as barren rocks, are now the richest mines humanity has ever known. Robotic fleets harvest precious metals and rare elements from near-Earth asteroids, sending back payloads worth more than entire nations once generated in a year. Platinum, gold, and rare earths arrive in such abundance that global markets have reshaped around them. Mining companies operate automated refineries in orbit, processing raw asteroid material before shipping it to Earth, or using it to build satellites and habitats directly in space. This reduces dependence on terrestrial mining, sparing fragile ecosystems and lowering geopolitical tensions over scarce resources. Wealth from asteroid mining trickles into everyday life in surprising ways. Smartphones, electric vehicles, and quantum processors all become cheaper as rare elements flood supply chains. New megacities rise, funded by trillion-dollar profits, while private spaceports buzz with launches carrying the next wave of robotic miners. Meanwhile, competition is fierce. Corporations race to stake claims on mineral-rich bodies, and entire economies grow dependent on space commodities. For the first time, the greatest fortunes are not made on Earth's surface, but in the silent corridors of the asteroid belt. Number 10. Humans can communicate with most species. For the first time, the barrier between species has dissolved, opening entirely new channels of understanding. Advanced neural translation systems decode animal signals into language, while implants and wearables allow humans to transmit thoughts and emotions back in forms animals understand. Farmers hold direct conversations with livestock, asking about health, diet, or stress. Pets explain their feelings. Dogs share joy. Cats articulate preferences, and parrots reveal surprising depth in memory and reasoning. Wildlife conservation has transformed. Elephants describe migration challenges. Dolphins outline the state of oceans, and bees warn farmers of environmental imbalances. In research, scientists work side by side with animals as partners. Primates contribute to problem solving. Crows provide insight into tool use, and whales share navigational knowledge of the seas. Entire ecosystems are now managed through dialogue rather than guesswork. Everyday people also embrace it. Families bond with pets in entirely new ways, and zoos have become cultural centers for interspecies storytelling. While the idea once belonged to science fiction, communication with other species is now part of daily life, reshaping relationships with the living world and giving humanity a profound sense of connection across Earth's biosphere. Number 11. AI can accurately predict the interiors of black holes. Revealing what was once thought forever hidden, this breakthrough sheds light on the mysterious depths of black holes. Using quantum simulations and advanced relativistic models, these systems map the unimaginable conditions inside, where space, time, and matter twist and deforms beyond human intuition. Astronomers no longer just study black holes from their event horizons. They visualize their interiors like explorers charting unknown lands. Entire virtual models allow scientists and students to walk through the crushing gravity and swirling plasma, gaining insights into singularities, exotic particles, and the possible bridges to other universes. These predictions reshape physics. Energy states once considered impossible are now understood, unlocking new breakthroughs in fusion and quantum computing. Engineers adapt principles learned inside black holes to build materials that resist extreme pressure and heat. Public fascination grows as museums and planetariums offer immersive journeys into black hole interiors, letting people experience in VR what no human body could survive. For the first time, humanity not only imagines but comprehends what lies beyond the veil of the universe's most mysterious objects, transforming black holes from enigmas into laboratories of cosmic discovery. Number 12. Buildings are able to assemble themselves using nanotechnology. Nanotechnology has turned construction into something closer to magic than manual labor. Entire buildings rise from the ground without cranes or workers, as swarms of microscopic machines assemble steel, glass, and composites with molecular precision. A bare patch of land transforms into a skyscraper in less than a week, with walls, wiring, and plumbing woven seamlessly into the structure. For homeowners, customization happens instantly. A family can instruct their house to expand into an extra bedroom, merge two smaller rooms into a larger one, or repair storm damage overnight. Walls reconfigure themselves, surfaces renew to look brand new, and even furniture can shift shape to fit different needs. Cities benefit most from this self-assembling infrastructure. Roads automatically repair cracks, bridges strengthen themselves under strain, and public housing expands to match population shifts. Disaster relief is faster than ever. Entire communities rebuild within days after earthquakes, floods, or fires. Even beyond Earth, Nanotech builds habitats on Mars and the Moon before astronauts arrive, ensuring livable environments from day one. Construction is no longer a disruptive project, but a living, adaptive process that keeps pace with human imagination. Number 13. Law enforcement agencies are scanning brains to reveal crimes. Police investigations no longer rely only on witness accounts or camera footage. Specialized neural scanners now allow law enforcement to peer directly into the human mind, retrieving memories and emotional imprints tied to crimes. A suspect brought in for questioning can have their thoughts played back as holographic reconstructions, showing events as they were experienced rather than told. In the courtroom, these scans are reshaping justice. Juries no longer debate conflicting testimonies when they can see exact recollections projected before them. Victims' memories of crimes are carefully extracted, with consent, to build stronger cases. Even cold cases are being solved as old suspects undergo brain reviews that reveal forgotten or suppressed details. Everyday policing has changed as well. Border officers scan for concealed criminal intent, and probation checks often include quick mental sweeps for repeat offenses. Critics warn of privacy erosion, while supporters claim crime rates plummet as the fear of being mentally exposed outweighs the urge to offend. This technology forces society to confront deep ethical dilemmas, balancing safety with the sanctity of the mind, as the line between justice and surveillance grows thinner every day. Number 14. Personal time dilation devices are gaining popularity. People now carry devices that let them bend their own experience of time. With the flick of a wristband or implant, an office worker slows the world around them, stretching a single hour into what feels like an entire afternoon of productivity. Students preparing for exams can review months of material in what seems like days, yet only minutes pass in real life. Athletes use time dilation to train their reflexes, practicing complex maneuvers at an accelerated pace before returning to normal time, sharper and faster than ever. Artists and writers spend what feels like years perfecting a piece, yet release it to the world within days. Couples pause the rush of daily life to savor moments together, turning seconds of intimacy into hours of shared experience. Not everyone uses the devices for work or pleasure. Some escape into prolonged personal retreats, compressing the stresses of real life into manageable bursts. Regulators debate limits on usage, fearing abuse or addiction, while others see it as the ultimate freedom, mastery over time itself. The technology reshapes ambition, leisure, and relationships as humanity learns to live in multiple rhythms of reality. Number 15. Underground living facilities are commonplace. Cities no longer expand only upward. They stretch downward into vast subterranean complexes. Entire neighborhoods exist beneath the surface, shielded from storms, radiation, and extreme temperatures. These underground facilities resemble futuristic hubs, complete with parks, schools, shopping centers, and transit systems carved into the earth. Families enjoy green corridors lit by advanced bioluminescent panels, where synthetic skylights mimic sunrise and sunset to regulate circadian rhythms. Underground sports arenas host games shielded from weather disruptions, while vertical farms produce fresh food year-round with minimal land use. Water reservoirs and geothermal energy systems built into the rock keep communities self-sufficient and resilient. In high-risk regions, underground living provides security from natural disasters. Coastal cities prone to flooding relocate populations below ground, and desert nations thrive under the surface with cool, stable environments. Even cultural life adapts. Concert halls, theaters, and museums flourish in acoustic-friendly caverns, offering unique atmospheres that surface venues can't replicate. While some people still prefer the open sky, millions find comfort in subterranean stability. What began as a survival strategy has evolved into a new way of life, proving that humanity can thrive beneath the very ground it once only walked upon. Thanks for tuning in. If you're fascinated by future tech, the next video in this video series is a must-watch.